Do you wake others up with your snoring? Do you wake yourself up with your snoring? This is Liz from Comfort Sleep Sanctuary, and today we're going to discuss snoring and what you can do about it. So, what causes snoring? As you progress from a light to a deep sleep, the muscles in your mouth, your palate, your tongue, they all relax. These tissues partially block your airway. This causes those tissues to vibrate, which results in the familiar snore. Yes, you heard that correctly. Your airway is actually partially blocked. For most, this isn't an issue. Well, other than the fact that the person who sleeps nearby may actually smother you with a pillow one day. However, it can be something much more serious, such as obstructive sleep apnea. If you snore and have any of these symptoms, and these were pulled from the Mayo Clinic website, then please seek out medical attention. And if you want more information from the Mayo Clinic and other medical websites, please see the link in the description below. Everyone is entitled to a good night's rest. So what can you do? Number one is to change your sleep position. If you snore, it's most likely you're sleeping on your back. So switch things up and sleep on your side. And yes, you can train yourself to sleep on your side. I have done it. One thing that may help is to hug a pillow. Hugging a pillow supports your chest and shoulders and may prevent you from rolling forward or rolling back. Obviously, if you roll backwards, you're back on your back and then you're back to snoring again. Yes, there's a lot of advice on the internet about sewing a tennis ball in your pajamas. And then there's even some things on the internet that you can buy, like little backpacks or other things that sort of prevent you from rolling over onto your back. But not only do they seem really awkward to sleep in, if you're a side sleeper, you're going to want to switch sides from your left to your right, because at a certain point, your hips and your shoulder are going to get a little sore, and you'll need to switch things up again. And by switch things up, I mean from your left side to your right side, and maybe your stomach, but not your back. Keep in mind, if you were switching from being a back sleeper to a side sleeper, you might need things to be a little cushier. If you're sleeping on your back, you can pretty much sleep on any hard surface, even the floor. So your mattress may be a little on the firm side for a side sleeper. Side sleeper, you need additional support in those points like your hip and your shoulder. Is your mattress too firm? You might have to add an additional topper. These come in quilted variety or foam, such as memory foam. Another thing to keep in mind is also your pillow might be a little flatter and firmer if you're a back sleeper. You may need a fluffier, higher pillow to again support your head above your shoulders. Fortunately, a lot of pillows out there are adjustable. So you can unzip them and you can take out foam and you could add foam. So I'm sure you probably have some old pillows sitting around, so you could pull some foam out of those pillows and stuff it into your new pillows. Make sure you wash everything, of course. What else can you do to stop snoring? Well, according to the experts, one of them is to lose weight. But we all know that's easier said than done, so let's move on. Number 3, avoid alcohol before bed. So alcohol actually relaxes all of those muscles in your mouth, the ones that are blocking your airway. So avoid alcohol. And likewise, avoid things like sedatives and other medications that make you drowsy. Those include anti-anxiety medications. Now, of course, if you are being prescribed any of these medications by your doctor, then discuss it with them before stopping anything. 4, improve breathing through your nose. Your snoring may be due to a nasal issue. Maybe you have a structural issue like a deviated septum, or maybe you have a stuffy nose due to a cold or allergies. There are things you can do to try to open up your nose, like little breathe right strips that go across your nose, like so. Most importantly, make sure that everything that you might be allergic to is removed from your bedroom. Yeah, You're supposed to ban your beloved pets from the bedroom if they are the cause, but that's not going to happen. Make sure your bedroom is well vacuumed and dusted. Consider removing some of those dust catchers, like the extra tchotchkes on the shelf and those throw pillows. And most importantly, regularly wash all your bedding, even the pillows. And you'll probably need to wash things a little bit more often than the non-allergy people out there. If some of your bedding isn't washable, there are things you can do to try to reduce the allergens in them, but that's a topic for another video. If you do wash, use conventional detergent and wash in very hot water, around 130 degrees Fahrenheit, according to the experts. You need that hot water in order to both kill the bugs as well as the allergens those bugs produce. Talk to your allergist, but you may also want to consider taking allergy medication right before bed. 5. If you continue to sleep on your back or you're still snoring on your side, then try raising your head a little bit. According to experts, you only need to raise your head about 4 inches. You could use more than one pillow, but that might be a little tough on your neck. You'll need to experiment. One thing that you might want to consider is a wedge pillow. These are actually designed for individuals with reflux disease, and they're probably higher than you need, but again, something you can experiment with. What have you tried to stop snoring? And has it worked? If you'd like to read more, there are links in the description below. And as always, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Nighty night, and stop snoring.